Hello, today I'm going to show you how to take this one walnut and turn it into $10. I'm going to show you how to take 100 black walnuts and turn it into $1,000. Someone asked me, how do I get my black walnut trees? And I told them I grow them from seed. I plant them in the fall, and mid-spring they sprout into a black walnut seedling. So this is how I get my black walnut trees. So I'm going to show you how I take this seed, I'm going to plant it, and I'm going to show you the process so you can take black walnut seeds, plant them, and grow your own black walnut trees. So we're going to start with taking the green husk off of the walnut. So I just use a board. I don't want to use a hammer because I don't want to break the nut or crack the nut. So I'm going to take this board and I'm going to just beat the outer green shell from around the walnut. So now you actually have the walnut without the green husk. So what I do is I use cow manure called black cow. And this is where I plant the black walnut seeds. And I'm going to show you how I do that. So I actually take a bag of cow manure and I give me a razor or a sharp knife and I cut X's into the bag all the way down, and I do 4 rows. Usually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. So usually 7 across and 4 rows. So what I would do after I take the husk off the walnut, I will cut my X's into the bags. I will dig me a little trench in each hole. In doing so, I'm just giving myself a place where I can bury the walnut. So you're gonna take some kind of object. I use a planter and I bury it down into the bag of cow manure. And then I take the actual black walnut and I push it down inside the hole. And then what you want to do is just gradually just cover it back over with some of the dirt that's in the bag until you cannot see the walnut. And I will repeat this process until I actually fill this whole bag with black walnuts. So again, the process is to remove the husk from the walnut. Get a bag of soil, garden soil. I use black cow. I use cow manure because it works. It works best for me. So usually in the springtime, this single bag, I can get up to 15 black walnut trees that will sprout from the seed. So once I fill this bag up with black walnuts, I will take the bag. As you can see over here, this is where I built this so I can actually lie each one of the bags in this trench and cover them up with chicken wire to keep the squirrels and the raccoons from digging the walnuts out of the bag between now and spring. So what I do, I just remove the chicken wire and I would take the bag that I placed my black walnuts. I will put all my bags all the way through. And once I allow my bags all the way through, after I fill them up with walnuts, I will cover back with the chicken wire, chicken mash, so no squirrels and raccoons can start turning the bags open and pulling the walnuts out. So mid-spring, around mid-spring, you will start seeing the black walnuts pop out of the holes that you cut in the bag around mid-spring. So what you're going to do is you're going to let them probably stay in the bags for at least about 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks before you would take them out of the bag, and then you would transplant them into planters. And you will let them stay in the planters until they get about a month and a half old. Once they become about at least about 2 months old, then you can transplant them wherever you wanted to plant your tree. Now, you can plant these for yourself, or you can actually sell each tree for up to $10. So you can actually take one black walnut and turn it into $10. You can take 100 and turn it into $1,000. So you can definitely grow your own black walnut trees from the actual black walnut. You do not have to go to a nursery to buy them. You can do it yourself. All you have to do is find someone or a neighbor who has black walnut tree. Go ask them, can you have a few black walnuts? And you can follow the same process, and you can actually grow a black walnut tree from the black walnut. Thank you.